Apparently, Brittany Venti is doing this campaign against JustPearlythings. I think they're actually equivalent. This isn't me defending Pearly. It ain't me defending Brittany. I think that they are the same. I think that Brittany is now trying to capitalize or grift off of the downfall or the hate mob that's rallying around JustPearlythings, but people are falling for it. They fell for JustPearlythings, let her become like a figure within the mansphere and red pill community, which sounds crazy to me because she's a woman. She should not be leading men. That sounds wild. But maybe I'm just a hater, right? If you only knew how much I didn't care about views and all this other stuff. But let's get into it, man. Let's hear what she has to say. I think this involves Abin Preach again somehow. It's a circle of butt kissing that's just going to repeat over and over and over and over. Man, let's get into it. let's hear what they got to say. Hit that like button, drop some comments.
Why do you think these reaction channels were offering my entire staff jobs? They want me to fail and they're bullies. All of them are bullies.
Wow. Crying bully like a woke feminist, huh? It must be why she has feminism tagged in her video. Pearl is upset about reaction/commentary channels and has tweeted about it at least a dozen times in the past week, saying they're all fake news, bullies, and the leeches of society who have no beliefs, unlike Pearl, who bases her belief system off of whatever Fresh and Fit is saying that day. Boy, those commentary channels are just so awful that Pearl decided to recently subscribe to my boyfriend's channel where he exclusively does reaction content. So I don't know why she subscribed, as she feels that reaction and commentary channels are just all bottom of the barrel bullies.
Who cares? Like, was that like a flex? You followed my boyfriend and then he screenshotted it and then sent it to you. So I don't know if he could get your approval or whatever. I used to like watching Think Before You Sleep's content. Now, no hate and no shade. I don't care if he's offended. I kind of don't watch it, especially after he like denounced the mansphere. Like he used the whole like men going their own way movement in order to build himself up, and then was just like, F y'all. F y'all, got what I wanted. I'm about to go against what I stand for and all my principles. Hey, Brittany, come on over. Come on over. Let me simp out here in these streets. That's what the word in the streets is. It's on YouTube. Yeah, like I don't see Brittany Venti as any kind of legitimate source of information. I mean, if you guys are fans of her and I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear your opinion. Shoot, maybe I'll start like dropping a link and allowing people to call in and do disagreement days with me. You never know.
But who are these bullies specifically that ignited Pearl to rant about them? Turns out that Pearl has an ongoing beef with Abba and Preach for the past year that at least partially inspired her rant tweets and video. Abba and Preach actually reacted to my Pearl video recently, so I just want to say I appreciate everyone who has supported the video thus far. But Daddy's little girl, Pearl, is not so happy about Abba and Preach. She recently name-dropped them in her rant video about these commentary reaction channels bullying her.
I actually changed my mind on the whole Abba and Preach thing. I was team Abba and Preach. I was in the beginning of the Fresh and Fit drama.
So after Abba and Preach reacted to my channel, which led me to fall down this rabbit hole, I wanted to know what exactly it was that Pearl considered to be such horrendous bullying.
That's what led you into you didn't do it before? You in all your research on JustPearlythings, Abba and Preach didn't pop up at all. Like not once. I just did a video. You can check out on my documentary channel, guys. It's Garfield Speaks. You can find it on my homepage. Check that out. I've been going crazy with the uploads. But on there, I have a channel called The Problem with the Mansphere. I said I have a channel. I have a video called The Problem with the Mansphere, right? Where I speak on JustPearlythings as well as a bunch of other creators like Melanie King and Six, whatever she want to call herself, whatever. Within doing the research for that video, I 100% came across Abba and Preach. So I find it hard to believe that now you want to that what that shows me is maybe that the first video wasn't well researched to some degree, right? Does your boyfriend help you? He sends you screenshots. Do he help you do this? Is he helping you edit? Is y'all like a team now? Yeah, he edits and he does the research for your videos now. Is that what's going on? Especially now, if you're going to mention the whole my boyfriend. Now people could talk about it. When I first heard y'all was dating, I don't care. I still don't. But now it's definitely worth being spoken about from other channels if they do want to cover it, especially if you're going to use it as a stamp of approval. You stamping your boyfriend's name there does not mean anything more valid. And once again, this is not a defense of Just Pearly Things. I think that there's a whole lot of issues over there, but I think that if you were to down Just Pearly Things just to prop up Brittany, Venti, you're literally a fool. You're doing the same thing that you did in the first place. Kind of like when MTR, Mediocre Tutorial Reviews, he downed Just Pearly Things and then propped it up. She want to be called Sixth Goddess. I hate the fact that that's her name. But yeah, and then what happens? A few weeks later, I denounce thee. That maybe you shouldn't have propped them up just because they were a female in the first place.
Let's say a news person pulls up a media hit piece, okay, on Red Pill, folks. They're going to play this clip.
This was Pearl's world. I'd get rid of birth control. I'd ban it. I think that's the root of all evil. I don't think so.
And their audience is going to know that Red Pill popular people are saying dumb shit like this, and it's going to discredit everything.
That's not bullying. That is called criticism. And it's justified criticism considering that her arguments are intended to be inflammatory. Is this really the girl complaining about getting bullied by reaction channels? This is the same girl who makes inflammatory tweets all day, every day, and will go on and on about women being whales all day.
I don't know how inflammatory it is. I guess, play devil's advocate. I think that when Pearly says bullying, she means more in the sense of a large group of channels. Because we can't pretend that she's not in the middle of a dog pile. Yes, people are giving criticism, but when there's large groups of people doing it all at once, it can seem a little crazy, right? I think adults can't be bullied, but I do get the sentiment, right? As well as if you're an adult, you can't be bullied. Pearl is wilding for saying that. She has to know that that's going to be clipped. She had to know that that's going to be clipped, and they're going to use it as an example, fam. Let's take a little bit more of a look. Let's see what else they got to say.
For years is like hit piece, hit piece, hit piece. It's like they just sit on the lives waiting for it to take something out of context.
She complains about how mean reactionary channels like Ab and Preach are. Then her emotional support simp, Smokey here, begins to defend her honor.
I don't shit on these guys, but if they come for me or come for you, I'm going for them.
Emotional support.
And she immediately ignores him by suddenly playing on her phone every time he speaks in her defense.
A successful channel goes like this. That's the only thing I wish Myra never went down that road. But
what's funny about this is that this is part of the lore. This is the same guy that Ab and Preach had made content on where he basically had a melty in Pearl's defense.
I'm not coming for no one that's not in no YouTube space.
Do not mention Just Pearly Things again, yeah? Otherwise, there'll be more smoke, bro. I got bare smoke for you lot, bro. Both of you lot. I got smoke for Abba and Preach, bro. When I was younger, I used to do dinner. You lot a big man trying to tell, like, bro, we got smoke for you lot, bro.
But bruh, finish your sentences so we can actually understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Bro, I got smoke for you. I got smoke. You lot a problem. I got smoke for you. I got smoke for you.
Bro.
And they're not wrong.
I thought that was pretty clear. He said he had smoke for you. Don't mess with his boss. I think maybe even friend. He got smoke. He say you a big man things. You doing big man stuff. Stop trying to approach the woman and approach a big man. But some people that claim that y'all like had like island roots to some degree. I don't know much about ABBA, but I think Preach does, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? You act like you don't have like friends from islands or from the hood that speak the same way. You really didn't know? Oh no, you were just doing some low hanging fruit type of jokes there. Got you. Also, I don't know Brittany Venti's race. Maybe she's mixed. right? But if she's not and she is white, you do though, she compared this man to be the dog, right? Which I don't care about. But if that was Pearly saying it, people would have lost their mind. But once again, I don't know if she's like black, white, whatever. And I'm not going to just assume that. I ain't going to front. It would be hard. If I had to take a guess, I can't. She has certain features that where she could be a plethora of things. So I'm not going to even guess. I will look it up. And if I do another video, I'll update to let you guys know. But if she is white, I think calling this dude or comparing him to be a dog, right, and that he was owned would be crazy compared to, or not even compared, but knowing the amount of backlash that just Pearly Things have gotten for saying less, right? So, but to, I guess, wrap that all up, I wouldn't care regardless. I'm not that sensitive. Words don't hurt me. That's just my opinion, man. That's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comments section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. Watch more videos. Check out my documentary channel. That's Garfield Speaks. And if you're extra nasty, sign up for Patreon or sign up for my memberships, man. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Watch more videos.